So, welcome everybody. Today we have a very important concept of how to become a billionaire. The Billionaire Fastlane is the name of the topic of the presentation topic that I'm going to share with all of you. The concepts which are very important, I'm just going to share with you. So look at the picture on the left, on the right hand side of your screens. So we have these people who want, somebody wants a house. Like we're all different over here. All these 34 people who are in this room have their different goals, have their different aspirations, and they all want to achieve that. And one of the ways which works like wonders is creative visualization. Okay, so you have to visualize that dream properly. So there are so many things, which goes on to prove that this is now kind of becoming a science. Okay, kind of becoming a science, very close to becoming a science. Sometimes if you are doing this particular concept right, if you're mixing the ingredients in the right proportion, you are bound to get success, or you're bound to get the results. It is becoming that scientific, and I trust me, the kind of research which is happening in the particular field of visualization and quantum physics and everything, quantum mechanics and everything. I think the day is not far when we'll be having science backing up this entire concept of how to achieve success in life. So that is the topic today. And it's not just about your fluency. It's not just limited to your communication. It will be a combination of your life goals. Now, I have done this in the last particular class, but those of you who missed it, basically, we all are experts in outer engineering, but we do not understand our own particular mind. And that is the biggest problem, because what brings you success in life is not your degrees, is not your qualification, is not your skills. What brings you success in your life? Success is 80% mindset. Okay. And that comes with inner engineering. You have to engineer yourself. So you have to know how your machine functions. If you know how your mind functions, okay, then you will be able to achieve better results in your life. Okay. So what if you look at people, you look at people who are hardworking. So you have the laborers also who are very hardworking. So hard work is not always equal to success. And on the other hand, you'll find people who do not work at all. They're sitting in one corner of their, but they're using their brain in such a way, they're using the faculty properly, less amount of knowledge, less amount of efforts, but they are getting results. So what is the difference between these two people? They have understood the concept of inner engineering. So I'm not talking about the concept of Sadhguru's inner engineering, which is basically about evolving yourself and things like that. But basically, I'm talking about using your brain in the proper way, understanding the mechanics of your brain, and then using it to get your results faster. And basically, what we'll be talking about today is activating your mind's eye. Because there's a saying, even in Bible, they have ask and you shall receive it, right? Activating the mind's eye is basically activating your pineal gland. There's something, just the trinetra in the Hindu mythology. 5,000 years old Hindu mythology talks about the concept of a trinetra. And they talk about that if your trinetra opens, there's no eye over here, but if you activate this particular pineal gland, which is just behind this forehead, you'll be able to achieve immense amount of success in your life. So there is definitely some kind of logic, some kind of science behind whatever we are talking about today, but it's very important. And point is that most of the people are not doing it. Most of the people are not. So you'll find that maybe 80%, 90% of people do not either know it, or even after knowing it, they consider that this is okay, this is something which is voodoo, this is something which is for the non-believers will not believe in this, and they will not do it. They will give their own reasons and they will not do it, but it's the most essential piece to complete the puzzle. So you work hard, you take your efforts, and you don't do this particular part, you will be 80% successful, 70% successful. But when you start doing this, this will complete the entire puzzle, and you will achieve success at a much faster rate. Now, talking about this, in the last class also, in the last session also, I had talked about the concept of EEG. Now, your brain is working at a frequency. Okay. There are only certain amount of frequencies which you are able to understand. Like I'm talking at a particular frequency right now. Sound is a vibration of the air molecules and everything, and that is why you're able to hear me. Some of the voices you're not able to hear, ultrasonic, supersonic sounds you're not able to hear, because the frequency is not that right. In a similar way, your brain is vibrating at a different frequency at different points of time in the particular day. So most of the time of the day, we are vibrating at beta frequency. Now, beta frequency is not good for achieving success. So most of the time, if you're getting, just imagine, um, it like that if you want to achieve success in life, right, achieve some goal in life, and you are imagining, you put a poster in front of your room, in your particular room, that I want to become this particular wealthy person, I need to have this car. But if you're imagining all of that, if you're doing all of that, meditation or manifestation in the beta frequency, you will not be getting results. Your mind needs to be still. Okay, at that point of time, if you put those images in your mind, right, then it will work at a much better rate. So you need to be moving into alpha frequency. Okay, so alpha frequency, when you put these electrodes on your brain, then it will tell you whether you are in beta mode or in alpha mode. So generally during the waking hours of the day, you are all in beta mode. So point is, you have to ensure that more and more you go into the alpha mode. You look at one concept, just imagine this. What happens after meditation? Why does the person become captain cool? Why do they become cool? That you, even if you use slang with them, even if you shout at these people who are doing meditation, they will just be cool about things. They're moving on the road, they have an accident, they'll be very cool about it. What's happening? Basically, what's happening is they're just operating not at the beta level but at alpha level. They have got into the idea of moving into alpha, delta, theta levels. They have just calmed their minds. And when the brain is calm, they're able to attract at a much, much higher frequency. They're able to think and use their brain in a proper particular way. And that is what is required. Right? Now, this the concept of altered state of mind, these particular frequencies, beta, alpha, delta, is called altered state of mind. You have to alter your brain state, and when you alter your brain state, you receive a different level of success in your life. Thomas Edison was known for his particular thing. He used to have steel balls in his hand and a steel saucer behind, just on the, and when he used to sleep, take a nap, it used to fall on that particular plate. But it was that particular state that he wanted to reach. From beta, he wanted to reach alpha, and when he was at alpha level, he was almost going to from alpha to delta. That particular point, the ball used to fall from his hand on the saucer. It used to create a noise. But though that was the point where Edison used to come up with ideas. It's like connecting to the source. So there is one universe. Like, whatever information that we have in this universe is has been created and is already there somewhere. You just have to download that particular information, right? Whatever I'm talking right now, whatever knowledge I have, is not my own creation. I have downloaded it from some of my seniors. I have read 1,500 books, maybe I have read it from there. It's not my own creation. So you have to download that information. So Edison also used to do the same thing. But when will the download happen properly? When you are at a lower level of frequency, that is alpha, delta, theta. So Edison used to do this. Edison has got 1,000 patents to his name. How did all those patents come to him? Why did the patents did not come to some other laborer or some other, union worker or some other, factory worker or engineer? Why only Edison? Because he knew the concept of altered state of mind. He used to go into the altered state of mind. Now, if you look at Hindu mythology also, you just find out these people, they keep on going into the altered state of mind. Like the Rishi Munis, 5,000 years ago, somebody wrote Patanjali in Indian mythology. 5,000 years ago, they had measured the distance between Earth and Sun. Those things were possible. How? They were using the information of the universe. They were just connecting to the right source, and they were getting that particular information. So history has enough amount of evidence that yes, these things are possible. These things are not voodoo. Okay. and more of science is getting used into this. Now, 1920s was the time. Last meeting also we had discussed this. 1920s was the first time that creative visualization was started to getting used in the military, U.S. military. They started using it. So what used to happen that that the fighter planes, the fighter air pilots were made to imagine, close your eyes and imagine that you're fighting on the ground, military ground. In the air, you're there and you're fighting with the pilots and you're shooting guns and you're killing the enemy. That kind of imagination was done in a proper way. 1920s onwards, this is historical evidence I'm trying to tell you. And with success they used to do they used to get a lot of success because of it. Last time also I told you about this particular athlete, who is an Olympic gold and silver medalist, who vouches for the concept of creative visualization. So if you are not doing that creative visualization, trust me, you are losing out on a very big chunk of your success. Okay, and that is why today we'll be giving you two things. Okay, not just one thing. We'll be giving you two things. One is one will be allowing you, will be helping you to move into altered state, that is alpha state. How do you move into alpha state? We'll be giving you the beats at alpha state. What is the beats that is going inside? What is the sound frequency that is going in your mind? And we'll be giving you that particular link also of what information you have to consume at that point of time to achieve better success. Okay, so this is Olympic athlete Alison Felix, who says that it is creative visualization which has helped her achieve so much more in her life. So many medals she has won because of this particular thing. Now, if you look at Dr. Carl Simonton, MD, relaxation and mental imagery, cancers are being cured in the world. You would have heard so many people, so many patients are there who go and the doctor has given them an ultimatum that you are stage 4 or stage 3 cancer, and it is not possible. You've got only 3 months to live, 6 months to live. And these patients, they go for alternate therapy because allopathy has said no to them. The doctor has said no to them. It's not possible. But what do they do at that point of time? They strengthen their belief system. They join some yoga classes. They join some guruji. They go to some guruji who makes them do all these things. Altered medicine, alternative medicines, right? They make them imagine something. They do something different, which is not allopathic, which is non-invasive, but they get the results. And these patients who were diagnosed with cancer, they live for 20, 30 more years in their life. So there is enough amount of evidence to prove that creative visualization actually works. So we had, discussed it last time also. Personality is equal to thoughts plus feeling plus action. Whatever you're thinking is what is going to actually happen or manifest in your life. So you have to change your thinking. It's very, very important. And not just your thinking, you have to also feel it because feelings are also necessary. It is the language of your particular, it is a language which your body understands properly. You all remember that particular movie. See, every movie is a depiction of what actually happens. There's some kind of research which the producer of that movie does. Like Hirubai Nandani, I guess this movie. I guess it was Amir Khan's movie. All is well, right? Three Idiots. If you look at that particular thing, what is he doing when he's saying all is well? Basically, he's just trying to convince his because the brain does not know the difference. The brain does not know the difference between real and false. So whatever imagery you are giving to your brain, if you're telling all is well, your brain will and you start smiling, even if it's a stressful situation. When did Amir Khan use that particular uh, particular concept of all is well? Whenever he was in stress, he used to say all is well, all is well, all is well. Like that particular doctor, he used to laugh and he had a laughter therapy. And he was in stress, he was used to laugh. He was changing the feelings. When he changes the feelings, then you start attracting also positive things in your life. Then your mind totally believes that yes, things are possible and I should not be fearing it. And they move into different direction altogether. So altered state of mind is very, very important. Now, we had discussed some of the steps that will take you closer. Number one was abundance mindset. You need to be having abundance mindset, that you need to be actually believing that things are possible, that things are for the good, and you'll be getting the results. The second thing is, you have to be very clear in terms of what you want. You should not be having a random particular thought process like I want to become rich. Don't say that. What is the exact amount of money you want in your account? That should be written down in your goal book. This is a new year's time. This is a resolutions time. So don't just talk about hazy ideas. I want to become fit. No, please don't do that. You say that I want to have six pack abs and lose 10 kgs. Let us be specific and also specify a date. By which date? You have to be very specific of what are the things that you want in health, in wealth, in relationship, in money terms. What are the things that you want in your office career? What are the things that you want? List it down, write it down. Specifics is very important. Okay. The universe will not give you exactly what you have specified, but it will be very much closer to what you have written down. You would have heard so many particular people like Oprah Winfrey. She got, and she has a multiple number of occasions she has talked about it, that she got whatever she got because of this particular process of active visualization. She was actually visualizing her success. Jim Carrey, the famous actor of Hollywood, he had a check written down of maybe a $1 million check. He wrote in his own name, paid to Jim Carrey rupees $1 million for acting services rendered, and he signed it, and he put that particular check. There was a date also mentioned, 5 years down the line, I will be earning this much. This will be in my bank balance. And he put that check in his particular purse and he used to go and struggle. And after that particular it did not happen in 5 years time. It happened after some more times. Took one more year, 2 more years, but he actually got that amount in his particular account, a similar account amount. So it is possible, but you have to be very specific of what you want. So we'll be giving you the guided meditation thing, right? But you have to understand that you have to put inside your brain, because your brain is your personality. We have talked about it, right? Your brain is your personality. What you put inside your brain is becomes your personality. So you have to understand that if you put garbage inside your brain, because if you look at the media around all of it, if you look at Big Boss and MTV Roadies and Splitsvilla, there is a lot of negative vibes which are coming from those media, and that is my particular opinion. You might choose to disagree, but that is what I feel, that if you are choosing the media, choose it properly, because if you're feeding your brain, like if there is a small kid, you will not give a beer bottle to a kid because you'll feel that it will be harmful for the kid. But when it comes to your own particular brain, you do not mind giving it all that negativity, all that garbage, without understanding that this is going to affect your personality. This is going to affect your thoughts, feelings, and your actions. And then you'll be having substandard results if you do not feed it properly. So you should feed your brain properly. And this is one concept which is very important, which is having the right belief. Okay, so right belief is very important. You have to have the faith that whatever I have dreamed, whatever I have dreamt, will be given to me. That is a belief you have to have, because life will be tumultuous, life will be ups and downs will come, and you will get knocked down many of the times. But at that particular time, you need to be having the belief. That is number one. And number two, what you need to be having is the community. You should be in that particular community of people who believe in your belief, who are standing by your side, whatever your dreams are, whatever your visions are. Maybe that those might be ridiculous to everybody. 10 people might be laughing on that particular thing, but there is one friend who believes in whatever you're believing. There is one particular mentor who believes in you more than you yourself. So be in that community of positive people who have faith in your beliefs, who have faith in your dreams, who give you positive motivation. Just you need to be in the right community. Very important. Inner circle is very important. Now coming to the task, we had given you the task already, right? The task, if you look at it, what was the task? Basically, we have changed the name of the group, and that is we have done it at a psychological level, okay, subconscious level. You might not even be knowing it, but we have already started on the process of your transformation by changing the name of the group. So earlier it was MMDC tasks, but after reading multiple number of books and attending the courses on those, I understood that we need to change it. So what am I trying to tell all of you through the group name? Basically, every day, as soon as you open, there is a research which says you open your WhatsApp 254 times a day. 254 is the average. So every time you're looking at the group's name, I had asked everybody to pin this particular thing. Look at my particular MMDC task. Look at on the top, I have pinned it. Right? There is this on the right hand side, just besides two, green two, you have a pin. When you pin that, what is actually happening, subconscious level, my brain is getting convinced that I am getting 10x better. Or maybe it is reminding me that I'm on the journey of becoming my 10x version in 21 days. That is what we have done it for all of you. So every time you log in, for all the people who are in 4%, there are some members who are in 4%, the group's name itself is 4%. We want to tell you that you are the 4%. And then the belief system will start coming in. Then you'll be able to imagine things properly. That is step number one. So please pin these particular groups. Don't let the groups go down. Okay. If you have difficulties understanding what is the meaning of pinning of a group, your TL will help you. Now we had told you to do a affirmation exercise for the next 21 days. We had asked you to do it. Now we're changing that entire exercise because that particular exercise we had given you was only talking about spoken English fluency. We do not want to concentrate only on that. We want that you become a success in your life, in whichever field you are, and whichever dream you have, you just attain that particular dream. And trust me, you might be making a, you might have seen every year you make your resolutions, you don't achieve those resolutions. It's not always possible, right? So first thing first, what is important, I will not dictate you like ABCD, you're all grown-ups right over here. I will not dictate you what is to be written and what is not to be written. That is your particular prerogative, and that is your particular idea. It's totally up to you. What you want to achieve in life is totally your individual prerogative. But I can tell you the direction in which to go, which is kind of universally accepted, which is the process followed by the billionaires of the world. That is what I can guide you with. That is what I can strategize you for, and that is what I can tell you. So these billionaires, they have the habit of writing their goals down, very specific goals. In fact, they keep on writing it on a daily basis. If you come to my home, I can show you my mirror where I keep on writing with a marker. I keep on writing it that these are the three things which I want in life by 2025. Three things. I keep on writing those things every day because that reminds me and that puts me into the action mode. Then I'm in action mode for the entire day, right? So because every day you'll go and watch the mirror, right? Before going to office, I have to, before going out, I have to watch the mirror. And in the mirror, that mirror reminds me, that affirmation, that manifestation, that dream, that imagery comes to my mind immediately when I watch that. Okay. So we had given you a particular, what to say, script, basically. Now what we are changing that script today, because that script that we had given you was focused only on spoken English fluency and communication. There were other things also, but it was not very scientific. And I don't want to do anything which is not scientific. So today I'm introducing all of you to uh, now Vishen Lakhiani. This man is changing the world. Is changing the world actually. And if you follow him on YouTube or Instagram, you'll be able to understand the kind of difficult task that he has taken onto himself. But he's just taking it to the next level by talking about a topic which was non-scientific, meditation as a topic, and proving through science that you can achieve great results by actually using your mental faculties properly. His company's name is Mind Valley, and this has now become a billion-dollar startup already. They've been operating for the last 10, 12 years. And meditation in the last few years has gained a lot of currency. A lot of people know and talk about meditation properly. So it's a difficult task, but he's actually on the journey of helping people, millions of people, and I'm his student, kind of. I'm his student, and I just love the way because he has been doing it for 20 years. So he's definitely 5 chapters, 10 chapters ahead of me in terms of this particular topic. So what I'll be giving you today, I'll be sharing a link in the group after this class happens of what exactly his particular concept is. Okay. So let me just do a background thing about this. So we're talking about you have to listen to this guided meditation. Now, why am I asking you to do guided meditation? Why am I not asking you to do meditation directly? Because it's very difficult. Meditation as a topic is very, very difficult. Trust me, I was having a word with Dr. Prasanna and I told him I have been struggling to find out one particular guru who can teach me meditation properly, and I was not able to find it. For 10 years, 12 years, I was searching. I wanted to do because everybody knows now. This is common knowledge that meditation is good for your health, wealth, success, and everything, but people hardly find time for that. So, guided meditation comes over there because you don't have to do anything. Once again, a lazy particular method. You'll have to take action, that's a separate thing. But to do meditation, you don't have to do anything over here. Put your headphone, lie down, or sit properly. That is the only thing, and just listen to the words. And when they're talking, the words are being spoken, your mind is working and creating those big pictures on the 70 screen inside your mind's eye. Over here, those images of your success, of your particular achievements, of your particular whatever departmental successes, like in family, health, wealth, relationship, those things you are imagining. And when you can do that on a daily basis, it will just change the way you achieve success at life. you know, Navigate through these difficult times in your life. So imagination is very important. You have to imagine, like you have a big giant screen in front of you, and you have to imagine all those things which are being said, in terms of your feelings, and you have to emote the dreams. Now we had talked about a particular pro tip is, you have to see that from your particular imagination, from your particular achievement of those goals in your life. How is your family benefiting? How is your office benefiting? How is the world at a large benefiting? So when I do my meditation, when I do this particular guided meditation, I keep on imagining of how I can transform the life of 100 crore people, right? Through this spoken English thing, which can bring success in their life, which can give them the next promotion or the next job. I keep on imagining that, right? So let us make success easy. Success is actually easy. Now, these are the secrets, hacks, and strategies of billionaires. Find me one billionaire who does not do meditation. It's impossible. You will not be able to find him. This particular there was a the billionaire of the first billionaire of the world. I'm forgetting his name right now. I'm not able to remember it. But he said the biggest problem with today's society is that you cannot concentrate on a particular topic. If I give you one topic, you will not be able to concentrate on that particular topic for 5 minutes. Your mind will just wander into different directions, and you will just leave the topic. This man was the biggest billionaire of the world 100 years back. He said this, right? So all the billionaires of the world, you'll find they have one common streak, which is they are into meditation. They are into learning mode. They are into creative visualization. They can see the future. They have imagined a future, and sometimes they write their own future. That this is what I want. So when Mark Zuckerberg was starting his Facebook thing, he wanted to connect the entire of the world together. And that is how dreams, he actually created his own success. He created his own dreams, achieved those dreams. Bill Gates has a similar kind of a dream. And when people dream, they start achieving also. It's that easy. You have to follow the process properly. Now, meditation is tough. I have told you meditation is tough. It's the best definition of meditation I came across was this one. Some of the great yoga masters have compared the mind. Your mind is like a drunken monkey which has been bitten by a scorpion. The monkey is already very naughty. It keeps on jumping from one tree to other tree. Imagine when the monkey is drunk, he'll be jumping even more. And now, on top of it, this particular monkey, drunken monkey, has been bitten by a scorpion. So he will just be frantically. So one moment you are in India, one moment you are in Switzerland, one moment you are on the moon. That is how your mind behaves. How do you control it? Because if you can control this, you can control the world. You can control your own life. That is possible. And that is the key. The key is guided meditation. You can actually train your mind through guided meditation, and you can see the benefit, because this time I dived into it, and I am reaping the benefits. I'm seeing the benefits. I feel I'm now connected to the source, and ideas flow to me like this. So many things, you can ask all these MMDC team members. So many things have changed in the last 1 month of me starting this guided meditation. And trust me, I have not even started properly. Next month and next to next month, you'll be finding so many new things coming into MMDC, because now I'm, actually taking those steps, small, small steps, and I'm seeing the results much faster, much, much faster. All thanks to this guided meditation. I'm doing it 2 times in a day, morning and evening. I don't do anything. Actually, see, I'm very lazy. To be very honest, I am very lazy. So I cannot sit, and I cannot be just waiting to do nothing. It's very difficult for me to keep, just like the mind. My mind is like the drunken monkey, right? So I guess your mind is also something like that. So we need to be putting that mind. If you have to put that as a servant, right? And this is where Vishen Lakhiani comes in. So he has been meditating for the last 20 years. He has created a platform for teachers. Sorry, really sorry. He has created this platform for teachers who are great teachers in their own respect, in terms of some of them are in meditation, some of them are in transcendental medicine, various kinds of teachers. He's created a whole community of teachers who are teaching and changing the world. But this one particular guided meditation by Vishen Lakshani is very, very essential for all of us to do. Okay, so I'll be sending the link. You know what? I have downloaded that particular link on my mobile. Okay, so whether I have internet connection or I do not have internet connection, I can do this meditation sitting at my home. Okay, at any place I am, even if I'm there on the train, I can still do that. I just put my headphone and listen to this particular meditation. Now there are 5 to 6 layers to this particular meditation. The first one is the first and the most important one is, first thing first. What this guided meditation by Vishen Lakhiani does is, it's called the 6 phase meditation. 6 phase, right? Now it talks about 6 things that you want in life. 6 things which any human beings wants in his life. The second, the important thing is that this particular meditation exercise is, on the background of this particular the voice is being played. Vishen Lakshani is actually talking. He's guiding you through the steps of how to imagine properly. But in the background, what is happening? Alpha beats are being played. Alpha beats, the same beats where your mind performs the best. So when you actually listen to alpha beats, your mind will go into the alpha mode, and then the chances of you achieving that imagination becomes 10 times better. Okay, that is first. Second thing, it has got soothing nature's, waves, noise, or the sound, wave sound, and all those things. So it has been done in a very scientific way. The audio which file which I had given to you, it was not that scientific, and that is why please discontinue doing that from today itself. Rather follow this. I'll guide you in terms of what are the things in this particular 30 minutes. I guess it is 30 minutes of meditation, guided meditation, but this can change the way you look at life. The first thing first is love and compassion, gratitude and peace. Right now, why are these particular things important in your life? Why is love important? Why is compassion important? Now, if you look at the entire spectrum of, uh, yes, Sambhavi Mahamudra. Okay, it's a 21-minute process. Yes, that is. No, different people can follow their own particular thing, but I guess this one is the best in terms of uh, in terms of comprehensively covering everything that is required. And this is very modernistic kind of. It is not that you are going old school. So I feel this is very modernistic for the modern worker, for the modern people, for the millennials, for the youngsters. This particular, if they can do it, because this does not talk about sitting in a particular mudra, or you have to do A, B, C. You don't have to do all those things. It just talks about closing your eyes and following the words, and alphabets are playing in the background. So it's kind of complete in itself. Now, the first thing it talks about is love, compassion, gratitude, and peace. Now, these are emotions. If you look at our human being, if you are angry, you are wasting your energy somewhere. If you're envious, these are negative energies. Okay. If you're anxious, if you're tensed, these are negative energies. On the other hand, there are positive energies. What is the positive energy? Love and compassion is a positive energy. When you're gratitude, having gratitude, people say that gratitude is the biggest particular thing that you should be having in life, right? It's very essential for success in life, because first thing, when you are success, when you're happy with the things of whatever you are having in life, only then you'll be getting better things and better opportunities. That is also one other way of looking at it. And also having peace of mind. So these are the three things which starts the meditation with, and then we go into the vision part. Now, this is where it comes. This is where it is interesting. In the vision part, you can put your own individual goals. So with MMDC, I would suggest that when you're putting that particular vision, always include one of the points as you want to become a multi-million dollar communicator, right? MMDC, multi-million dollar communicator. So just include that particular vision. Imagine when this particular fourth phase comes in, you imagine yourself where you are addressing a gathering of 1,000 people. You're giving a TED talk. You're giving a Josh talk, whatever that is. That is your vision in your mind. 2 years down the line, this is what you're imagining. This is what you want to do. You can have your cars and all those things, but one of the things, keep it as that you want to become a great communicator, a fluent communicator. 2 years down the line, people are clapping for you, shouting for you. That is how you imagine yourself 2 years down the line. So that is the fourth sense. The fifth one is basically having a sense of control, okay, of how you actually go about getting that particular goal in your life. And the last one is having a understanding of the universal principle that God is there with you, and he's there in your journey. He's going to, God, or that universal being is there with you, that energy is there with you, and it will definitely keep on supporting you. So when you do this particular meditation, two to three things will happen. Number one, you will be able to focus better. It will not happen immediately. It will happen after 3 4 days of, it will take some time. But this is talking about English, how it will benefit you. Talking about communication, how this will help you. Number one, you're listening to one particular content on a regular basis. You're listening to English regularly. So in this 30 minutes, Vishen would have at least spoken, say, a 50,000 words. So you're listening to these words and these words combination 21 days. So these words are getting repeated. Some sentences are getting repeated. It's good for your listening skill. That is number one. Second thing, you'll have, trust me, you'll have, if you're having sleep issues, if you're on medicines, if you're on some kind of an anxiety medicine or a depression medicine or any kind of medicine, it will help you with your sleep quality also. Because as soon as you move into alpha zone, alpha beats, the brain moves into alpha beats. When you listen to alpha beats, and when these frequencies of your alpha beat of your brain and the frequency of the alpha beat of your mobile, when they match, you start getting into that zone, no, sleepy zone. You'll start yawning, and maybe you'll sleep. So if you listen to that at night, most probably you'll have a healthy sleep at night. That is possible. Okay. The third thing is, with respect to your vision, with respect to your goals, you'll start seeing a transformation in your personality, and also in terms of your achievement of the goal. So these goals will start feeling easy to you, and it will start coming natural to you. You'll suddenly find more coincidences happening in your life. Okay, this will actually happen to many of you. You'll suddenly find more coincidences. You wanted a success, you wanted A, and you actually got that A thing in your life. You wanted B, and suddenly some friend of yours suggested B. He came up with B. So things will start happening to you. That is called, serendipity. That will start happening. Now, why am I asking you to do this? because we have a coach community. So I'm a coach. I'm coaching all of you from across India, the spoken English learners. So we have a coach community. Now, in the coach community, there is a particular video which all the coaches of India, there are 20,000, 30,000 coaches in India, who are asked to watch one particular video on a daily basis, a similar kind of guided meditation, which is a video by Earl Nightingale, the greatest secret on this earth. We all coaches are supposed to watch that. But I feel I'm much better with this particular thing, because this is one thing which encapsulates everything. It's a wholesome thing, comprehensive life success masala. This is one thing you should be having on your mobile. Just go and download this and start experiencing success. Okay, so for this new year, I just want all of you, apart from whatever you are doing for your English, please, please, please do this, because this can change the way you achieve your success in your life, with respect to English, with respect to your life goals, with respect to your resolutions. Trust me, meet me after 1 year. Do this for continuously for 1 year, and meet me after 1 year, and I will be there and you will be there, and we will just maybe discuss of how things happened, of how things miraculously started happening in your life. It's that powerful. Okay, so I just hope that I was able to add some value. If you have any queries, you can unmute yourself and you can ask questions. I'm ready to take questions.